What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the MMA Corner. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the co-main for UFC 314, where Paddy, the baddie Pimblett, takes on Iron Michael Chandler. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know who you guys have winning this fight in the comment section below. So with that being said, let's get straight to it, guys.
Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck. I'm not surprised.
All right, so we have Paddy, the baddie Pimblett, taking on Iron Michael Chandler, guys. And this fight, at least to me, I think it's going to be a pretty exciting fight. I am excited for this fight. I think that this is Paddy's toughest, opponent up to date. The last time Paddy went out there, he looked really well. He was able to put my boy King Green to sleep, and honestly, I was pretty surprised with his performance. I think he did pretty well. Okay, and now Michael Chandler took, I think, 2 years waiting for Conor McGregor. He came back and he went against Charles Oliveira, and he got another L. Okay. Now I think that this fight is gonna be pretty exciting because I don't think that they're gonna hold back. We all know that Michael Chandler comes out really explosive, and I expect nothing less than that. I think Michael's gonna come out there and try to take Paddy's head off his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I think Paddy might be holding back, and he may be more reserved. I think he's gonna try to counter on Michael Chandler. I think that Michael Chandler's gonna go out there and be more on the offense, while Paddy's gonna be more on the defense. I think that that's a good game plan for Paddy if he just plays defensively and tries to counter Chandler as he comes in, because I honestly don't see any other way that Chandler will go into this fight. I know he's gonna go all gas. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna go in there, and he's just gonna go from 0 to 100 real quick. And I think he's just gonna try, like I said, try to knock out Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett, I think based on his performance against King Green, like I said, it was really well the way he performed in his last fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Paddy pulls the upset on Michael Chandler. All right. I think it's possible. I think Paddy could do it if he finds the right opportunity. But same goes for Michael Chandler. If Michael can find the button to put Paddy out, I think he can as well. I think this is where we're gonna see Paddy's chin test. You know what I'm saying? I think Michael Chandler's gonna test his chin, and we're gonna see how he takes it. How Paddy takes something from Chandler. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty exciting fight. I can't wait to see it. For me, if I had to pick, I think this fight, could go either way. Okay, if Michael comes in there, like I said, from 0 to 100 real quick, looking to create violence and make this a dogfight. He might catch Paddy, and that might be it. But like I said, I don't think Paddy's gonna go out there and fall into Chandler's fight. I think the best thing for Paddy is to, like I said, be on the defense, be on the back foot and look for a counter. I think that that's gonna be the best thing for Paddy in this fight, and I think that if he goes in that direction, I think Paddy might be able to capitalize on a mistake that Chandler could make. You know what I'm saying? And I think this might be a 5 round fight. I don't know if Paddy has been in a 5 round fight. So if it goes past the third round, I want to see how Paddy's gas tank is, because we all know that Chandler can go 5 rounds. But yeah, so that's what I think Paddy needs to do in order to win this fight. Like I said, I think Chandler's gonna go in there, like I said, from 0 to 100 and try to take Paddy's head off, and it could happen. It's honestly a tough fight to pick. But like I said, if I had to pick, to be honest with you guys, at the time of this recording, I am leaning towards Paddy Pimblett, just because he looked really well in his last performance. And, Chandler, he's coming pretty much of a 2-year layoff waiting for Conor McGregor. And even though he didn't look too bad against Charles Oliveira, I mean, he is coming off a loss. And yeah, like I'm not saying that Chandler's like washed up or whatever. I think he's still very dangerous, but let's see if he can get back on the win column. Honestly, I'm not too sure. You know what I'm saying? And Paddy, honestly, he's looked a little more serious lately, and yeah, I think he's leveling up, and I think Paddy can. I honestly think Paddy can get a win over Chandler, just in the way he approaches the fight, and how he handles what Chandler brings to him. As long as he stays composed, and like I said, I think if he plays on the defense, side of things, I think he might be able to capitalize and counter on Michael Chandler. But this is what I think, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I got Paddy the Baddy for the win. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see my prediction for Volkanovski versus Lopez, you guys can do so by clicking here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.